everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, I am Rachel, and recently in April 2022 myself and my fiance Craig went on holiday to Disney World in Florida. So today's video is going to be my Disney World haul of everything that I bought at Disney World. I bought quite a lot, so strap yourselves in, there's quite a few bits for me to go through. So I thought to start with this little guy. So this I spotted, and we stayed at Coronado Springs, and this I spotted in the Coronado Springs gift shop, and so we were there over Easter. He's got a little 2022 on his little foot, and it's a Mickey Easter bunny. I just thought it was so cute, and added bonus is that he smells like chocolate. So I just couldn't resist this really. I think this was $24.99, and I just love him. He's just so cute. He now sits on our bookshelf at home. Came home with us. So let's start with the clothing that I bought at Disney World. I was quite reserved on this front. I went knowing that I wanted to buy a Spirit jersey. I did accidentally come back with two though. But the first thing I bought was this t-shirt. So I got this at Hollywood Studios as you came out of the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway ride. However, I did see it in lots of other shops across all 4 parks, I think. So it was quite a popular range. So this t-shirt was $29.99. Not bad, I thought, for a Disney t-shirt. I wore it on one of my park days while I was still at Florida, and it was really comfy, quite lightweight cotton. And yeah, I really like it. And in one of my Magic Kingdom vlogs, which I'll link in the description box below, I actually bought a tiny little mini humans version of this for my best friend Amy, who is having a baby in August. So I can't wait to matchy with him when we wear them at the same time. It's going to be so cute. So like I said, I went knowing that I wanted to purchase a Spirit jersey. So I went for the original sort of black one. So it's black with the white writing and then the white Walt Disney World Spirit jersey logo on the back. So I bought that one. The Spirit jerseys are $74.99, which is quite a stretch, but they are really comfy, and they're the perfect sort of sweatshirt for in the evenings in the parks as well. So I'm glad that I bought this one quite early on, because I did wear it on most of the other evenings while we were there. And I was also too tempted by the rose gold Spirit jersey. I haven't actually wore this one yet, it's still got the tag in it, but so this is pink, and it's got the little rose gold features. So I bought these in a small, which I found was just sort of the right fit for me. Not too tight, not too baggy, sort of a perfect fit. They are sort of in unisex sizes, so the small isn't necessarily a female small, it's sort of a unisex small, but I found the small to be the best fit for me. And that was it on the clothing front, which I think I was quite reserved really. There are lots of areas that I did go very much overboard though, so stay tuned. Okay, so I did actually just find the little mini t-shirt. I thought I had already given this to Amy, but I haven't. So this is the little mini version of that t-shirt. This is in size 3 to 6 months, which was $19.99. And I just think it is so adorable. I cannot wait to wear them at the same time as him. So cute. Another thing I just thought of as well that is, it's kind of in the clothes category, more of an accessory, is this bag. Now it's currently full of all of my work stuff, but I absolutely love this. It's a little Minnie Mouse tote bag, and it's got a really cute lining of like little red minis as well. This I was really chuffed with. So it's a really good size. It's got like my A4 textbooks and things in here for work, and when it was $39.99, which I thought was really reasonable, and I got that on a little solo wander that I had around Hollywood Studios. There's some really nice shops in Hollywood Studios for all of your sort of fashion items. Some of the really expensive bags like the Dooney and Bourke series, which are absolutely gorgeous but way out of my budget. So I was really pleased that I found that as a sort of nice little bag to bring and use sort of as everyday tote bag for work at home. So yeah, I was really chuffed with that as well. Okay, next I'm going to move on to mugs slash homeware. It's mainly mugs, spoiler alert. I love my Disney mugs. I absolutely love them. I always buy at least one on a trip. I did actually only stick to one this time, and Craig bought 2. So actually I did very well there, although I did buy a couple of travel mugs as well. So I'll show you what we got. So first of all, I'll show you the ones that Craig got. So he bought from Animal Kingdom this Pandora World of Avatar mug. He absolutely loves Avatar, and this was a really nice size, got a nice handle. I love the decoration on it. This one was $19.99, which is pretty standard mug price for Disney World. And he also bought this one. Ooh. So I mentioned that we stayed at Coronado Springs. So this is the Coronado Springs 2022 mug. So it's got the nice hotel name on the front, and then on the back it's got this gorgeous Mickey design. So that one's really lovely as well. This one was actually only $14.99, so that was quite a good value. And then the final mug that we bought, which is my one, is this one. So it's got a nice little shaped handle. It's got sort of pictures of some of the different lands and things. I love that it has Rapunzel's tower on it, because that's my absolute fave. It's got the castle on it. Yeah, so lots of the different bits and pieces from some of the parks. And then on the sort of rim, it says on this side, happily ever after, and then on this side, once upon a time. This one was $19.99 as well, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I bought this one from the World of Disney shop at Disney Springs. And then I bought, I just happened to go into the Starbucks in Magic Kingdom. Most of the time I avoided Starbucks because the queues are horrendous. But we managed to get in there just before a parade, and it was actually quite quiet. So I saw this, and I absolutely fell in love with it. So this is, oh, it's not very good light here because the sun's shining on me, but this is the 50th anniversary Magic Kingdom Starbucks mug. If I bring it a bit closer, you've got the big 50 on the front. It says Magic Kingdom at the bottom. Let that focus in for a minute. And it's got some really nice like illustrations of some of the most iconic Magic Kingdom attractions. So you've got It's a Small World, and there's a Pirates of the Caribbean, a Dumbo the Flying Elephant. Oh, it's not focusing in very well. There you go, you can see a little bit better there. Pirates of the Caribbean, loads and loads of different things. I love that there's the Cosmic Rays, what's his name, Sunny Eclipse on there as well. So I just thought this was absolutely gorgeous. I did end up, I think I mentioned in the vlog of the day that I got it, it did get scratched. I don't know if it was us that scratched it or if it was scratched when I bought it, but I took it back in there and said, oh, I didn't notice that it had this scratch on it, and they very kindly swapped it out for me. So I've been very careful with that. Craig's under strict instructions not to take a scourer anywhere near it when it gets washed up. So I'm looking after that one quite carefully, but it's really good. I've been using it at work, and it's a proper like flask style cup. So I drink black coffee. So the first time I had a black coffee in here, I sort of filled it up with hot boiling water all the way and scalded my tongue. So now I fill it up about halfway with hot water and halfway with cold, and it stays hot for hours. So that's a really good thing about it. This was $19.99 as well. And then the final sort of mug thing that I bought, I'll be honest, I haven't used this yet, and I don't know when I'm going to have cause to use it, but I just couldn't not buy it because it was so cute. It's this from the Vault collection, little flask with a little cup. I just absolutely love it. So this was from the Vault collection for the 50th anniversary. I love the sort of vintage feel to it. It's very 90s. I love the illustrations on it. I just think it's super duper cute. So like I said, I haven't actually had cause to use this yet, but I'm sure the day will come, and if not, it will just sit and look pretty on the kitchen side. So this was $19.99 as well, from the Vault collection. So there's a shop for that in Magic Kingdom. I'm not sure where else you can get them. I think there's one at Disney Springs as well, but yeah, I got this one from Magic Kingdom. So to finish up my little homeware section, I did get, it's become a little bit scratched on the top now, but I used this while we were out here. It was my 50th anniversary reusable straws, and so I don't like paper straws. I recognise that they're much better for the environment than plastic, but I just really don't like using them. So I had bought, before we went to Florida, I'd bought me and Craig each a sort of metal screw together reusable straw. So they came in very handy. But I think it was second day, or it might even have been first day, Craig threw mine in the bin with the cup he was drinking from, so he owed me a reusable straw. And so I spotted this in the gift shop at Coronado Springs again, but they did have them in most of the other shops as well. So it was $9.99. It came in this handy little capsule, if you like, and it's sort of a silicone straw with the little 50th anniversary emblem on it. I'll focus in, there you go. So yeah, it was quite handy to just use on my drinks, fold it up. It came with a little straw cleaner as well, so you can give it a bit of a clean. Yeah, and I really like this, so I'll probably carry on using that while we're back at home now as well. And also for sort of homeware, we did buy a couple of Christmas decorations in the Christmas decoration shop at Magic Kingdom by Liberty Square. I haven't actually undone these since we got home, so I'm hoping that they're both still in one piece. So the first one that we bought was, got it wrapped up well, this little silver Mickey head with some cute little stones in it. I really like this. So our Christmas tree is generally sort of like a silvery pink, sort of pink and grey sort of theme. And then we also bought, because we, this is the year that we got engaged. We got engaged on the 23rd of December in 2021. So we bought this one because it will be the year that we are married. So this one was really cute. It's a little bride and groom, oh, let's get the tag out of the way, little bride and groom Mickey and Minnie. It says happily ever after at the bottom. If you are buying something like this though, I would say to be quite careful, because this happily ever after that's written on the bottom, the first one I picked up and I was literally in the queue ready to pay for it, I then noticed that the happily ever after was really like skew-iff on there. So I told Craig to get me another one, and that one had the happily ever after upside down. So it had just been sort of stuck on wrong, but it was completely upside down. So it was a good job that I spotted it before we bought it. So if you are buying anything with sort of words on it in that shop, I would just be careful to make sure that you check it nice and carefully before you buy it. So this one was $24.99 and the silver Mickey head was $19.99. So I would like it to become a bit of a tradition really, that we buy a new Christmas decoration every time we go, which will hopefully be quite a lot. So yeah, we were really chuffed with these as well. And now we move on to the merchandise area that I spent probably the most money on during my trip, and now I have them all laid out here in front of me. I think I went too far, but YOLO. And that is my pins. Now I collect pins. I've been collecting pins for my last few trips to Florida. I hadn't done too much pin trading before this trip, but this trip I really enjoyed, and I think with the introduction of the mystery boxes in lots of different shops, it makes the pin trading experience a little bit more accessible now. I was always sort of too shy to go and ask cast members if I could trade pins, so now that they are on those boards and have those mystery boxes, it does make it quite a bit more of an accessible experience for everyone, because they're expecting it a little bit more. And so I did buy this new lanyard as well. So it's a reversible one, so it's got the blue Mickeys on one side, and then on the other side, upside down, it says Walt Disney World. Will that focus in? Focus? No, it's not. You can see it says Walt Disney World. So on here I was keeping most of the ones that I was likely to trade, so this was the one that I was wearing in the parks. I do have an old lanyard that has some of my nicer pins on that I'm not willing to trade, and I did do a video before of me preparing my pins for Disney World and how I'm going to display them, so I'll link that description below as well, and I'll show you a little bit of what I've started on. So I haven't sorted any of these out yet since I've been home. So this is the lanyard that I was pin trading with in the parks, but there are a couple on here that I bought as well. So Animal Kingdom, I bought a mystery Kite Tails box, so that's where you get 2 pins in there. They're generally normally about between $10 and $15 for the mystery boxes, which is pretty good, because pins can range anywhere from sort of $7.99 to $12.99, sometimes more. Most of them are around the $9.99 mark that I bought. So yeah, when you're getting a couple in a box for about $10, $12, it's pretty good. So these are the 2 I got out of the Kite Tails box. So I can work out whether it was Simba or Nala that this one was supposed to be, and then this one as well, my Shere Khan one. So I really liked those. I didn't end up trading those at all. I also bought of a mystery box a Toy Story Mania one. I was really hoping for Rex. Rex is one of my favourite characters of all time, one of my favourite Disney characters, so I was really hoping for the Rex one, but unfortunately I didn't get him. But I did get these 2, so Mr. Potato Head, and I'm not sure what this one's name is. It's from Toy Story 3 though, isn't it, I think. But yeah, I got those two, and that was quite late in the trip, so I didn't end up trading those as well. A couple of ones that I did get from trades, I got Pascal, and Tangled is one of my favourite Disney films, so I was pleased with that. I also got this one, which I was really chuffed with, Rolf from the Muppets. I absolutely adore the Muppets. And another couple of traders, I got this little Minnie, which I know is out of one of the mystery boxes as well, and Fear, which is out of one of the Inside Out mystery boxes. My family will say that I'm Fear in Inside Out because I worry about everything and anything. Another one that I really loved from trading was this little Mike and Sully ice cream, which was super cute. And then this final one, I think this came out of Phoebe's mystery box actually. She bought a 50th anniversary mystery box, but then she traded for one of my pins, and I had this one from her. So this is the Alice in Wonderland teacup pin from the 50th anniversary mystery box. So yeah, those are all the ones I kept on the lanyard, and now we'll move to the multitude of pins that I bought from the shops as well. So I'm going to start with this find, because when I saw this in the shop at Magic Kingdom, I was amazed by it. So this is a pin set, and I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to display this yet, but I absolutely love it. It's a Disney Princess pin set. So in here you've got 7 pins that obviously build together to make this castle, and it was $29.99, so $30 for 7 pins is such a good deal, and I absolutely love all of them. There's some beautiful Disney princesses on there. A little bit upset that Rapunzel doesn't feature, not gonna lie, but Mulan in there, so she's one that's quite rarely represented on the Disney princesses. So yeah, I just really loved it. I thought that was a really nice way, and like I said, I have been working on how to display them. So I've got these 2 little banners. These are some of the ones I didn't take with me on my trip, but I was thinking that maybe the Disney princess pins together to become a castle could feature on one of these. This one mainly has pins from other places that I visited that aren't Disney ones. So I've got British Grand Prix, some West End shows. I've got Cinderella on there, and I've got a Frozen one and a Bedknobs and Broomsticks one to get on there as well. This one's from Tokyo Disney World, Scotland, we went to Edinburgh, the Tower of London, and the view from the Shard as well. So everywhere I go, I try to pick up a pin to excuse me, commemorate the trip. So another couple of special ones that I got for the time that I was there. While we were there, the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival was on, so I bought this pin, which is the limited edition Flower and Garden Festival 2022 pin. It does say the year on as well, so it's quite nice to have as a little reminder. Of course, it was the 50th anniversary celebration, so I couldn't not get a 50th anniversary pin. I got the one with Mickey and Minnie on it. I was tempted to get some of the others. There was a Donald and Daisy one, a Chip and Dale one, but I decided to just stick with the one because there were so many other pins that I wanted as well. And the other one I bought to commemorate this trip was because we stayed at Coronado Springs. I bought the Coronado Springs specific pin as well. I really like this one. I think the pattern on it is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, those are the ones sort of specific to this trip, and then I bought a lot of other ones as well. So this one is from another 50th anniversary one really. This is from the Vault collection as well. And it's that same sort of 90s vintage style that I really liked. So it says Walt Disney World with all those classic characters on, the sort of license plates style too. So I really liked that one. And then the rest don't really come in any order, so I'm just going to go for them. So this one was from Animal Kingdom. It was Minnie in her safari gear, which I absolutely loved. And we went to Tusker House for breakfast as well, so getting a sort of safari gear one was quite cute, although Minnie wasn't actually at Tusker House. But yes, I really liked that one as well. The pins come in these sort of colour graded bands. So I think silver was the sort of $9.99 ones, which was pretty standard, and then some were a little bit more expensive. This Vault collection one was a yellow. I think that was probably $12.99. I forget now what the prices were, but yeah, they come in sort of a grade of colour bands, if you like. Sticking on the classic characters theme, I bought this one as well from Epcot. Mickey and Minnie on their little bicycle, which I thought was super cute. And then, like I said before, I absolutely love the Muppets, so I was really chuffed to find a Muppets pin I absolutely love that one. I think that one's great. And I'm also a big lover of Toy Story, and Wheezy the Penguin is one of my faves as well. I'm so happy I could squeak. So I really like that one. So then homage to the end of Slinky Dog Dash as well. And like I said as well, Tangled is one of my favourite films. There wasn't until I looked at this one a little bit more closely that I realised it says Tangled the Musical, which I'm not sure if that's in another Disney park or what, but it was very pretty, so I bought it anyway. So it's got Rapunzel there, and this little dangly bit, that's the bit that says Tangled the Musical. So this was a yellow one, probably because it's got the extra dangly bit that made it a little bit more expensive. But I hadn't really seen any other Rapunzel ones that I didn't have, so I was really chuffed to find that one. So then there were just a few more pins that I couldn't resist. I love this Monsters Inc. one, We Scare Because We Care, Mike and Sully. Thought that one was super cute as well. This one I saw at Typhoon Lagoon, and when I saw it I was just like, that is too cute not to buy. And it is baby Moana. Oh, she's so sweet. Isn't that just gorgeous? I will say that some pins I really liked I was put off of a little bit because of the pure size of them. I don't know if it's just because I haven't been for a while or if it has actually changed, but I noticed the size of some of the pins were just absolutely huge, and I thought, that's going to overtake my lanyard for one, and when I display it I'm hardly going to get any on there with the size they were, so I tried to stick to sort of the medium sized ones. This one was quite a small little one though, so I was really pleased with this one as well. I absolutely love Eeyore, and this one's like a little baby Eeyore, so I thought that one was super cute as well. And then finally I bought just one more, and that is my Remy pin. How can you not love Remy? Yeah, so all in all, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 individual pins, plus 7 on here, that makes 20, and then there were another 5 on my lanyard that I bought as well. 25 pins from one 14-day trip. But, you know, got the memories now, haven't I? And like I said, I'm going to create some nice displays of them, so I'm going to have a little play around with how to display them on here, and then once we move house, which should be in the next month, then they'll be on display somewhere in the house as well. So I'm looking forward to sort of having them all there, so they're not going to be shoved away in a cupboard. They are actually going to be somewhere where I can see them all of the time, and that they are useful to make it worth all of the money that I spent on them. But yeah, I absolutely love pins, and collecting them is one of my favourite things to do while I'm at Disney, so I'm not even sorry. So that is everything that I bought at Disney World on this trip. If you haven't already watched our Disney World series from April 2022, then please check them out. They'll be in the same playlist as this video. So if you haven't already seen them, please go and have a look and see if you like them. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!